everyone, this is healthy habit number 18. This one is a 100% rule or a 100% habit to put into place, which is zero soda. So I'm talking about diet soda, regular soda, a soda every once in a while. This is one of those habits that has the ability to really change your health, not just on the inside, but on the outside. How fast do you age? How fast does the inside of your body age, and you feel bad and you don't sleep good and your skin looks terrible? So soda was one of those things that when I was through my 20s mostly, I became a Diet Coke drinker because I was exercising, I was raising my kids, I didn't want to gain weight, and I thought it was a good choice. And after I got out of the soda habit, there was a couple of moments when I had a sip of like Diet Coke, and I could not believe that I actually liked the taste of that. So here's the deal. Soda makers addict you on purpose. They put these chemical things together so that you will become addicted. And we think we're doing this good thing, right? And we justify it when we say, well, we're drinking diet. It's diet. But here's my opinion on this from lots of research, especially when I was a personal trainer and I would help guide people through some nutrition, is that diet soda with all the artificial sweeteners, namely aspartame, is actually worse for you than if you were to drink a regular soda. So if you're going to justify drinking regular soda, saying I'm not drinking all the chemicals that are in a diet soda, then you're kind of justifying the habit on either side. If you're saying I drink diet because it doesn't have the calories, and I drink regular because it doesn't have the aspartame or the artificial sweeteners, you're still missing the point. The point is that soda damages all the systems of your body. It makes you dehydrated. It, like I said, it messes your digestion. It wrecks your skin. You can age really fast if you are just a soda drinker on a daily basis. So here's actually a cute little story. I have these cute neighbors. They're two sisters who they live on their own, or they live together, and they come and they get stuff from me as far as LDM and some of my turmeric. And, so over the years, they've just become very, very, very dear friends and neighbors. And one of them recently, when she came to get some stuff, she had her arm in a sling, and she'd been kicked by her horse. So it had broken her arm. And she's probably late 60s or early 70s. But I was just like, oh my gosh, your horse kicked you and you got a broken arm, So she's just this active, outdoor, animal-loving person. Her and her sister both are. And what she said is she laughed, is she's like, it's going to be really hard to learn how to drink my Mountain Dew with my left hand instead of my right, because it was her right arm that had gotten broken. And I was like, oh my gosh. And so we just had this conversation. And if you were ever to spend any amount of time around me and you were to fess up about a bad habit, I would probably give you a really loving little lecture about why you should stop that habit. I do it with love, and there's lots of hugging involved. And I will tell you, the coolest thing happened. So she basically, the next day, sent me a text and said, I've been 24 hours without a Mountain Dew for the first time in like 30 years. And she was used to drinking, I can't remember exactly how many she said. It might have been 4 a day, it might have been 8 a day, I don't remember. But that was what she was drinking all day long. And when we were in conversation, she actually said, this was on the day when we were talking in person, and we were just talking about the dangers of diet soda or regular soda or any type of soda. She just said, well, maybe what I'll do is I'll go home and I'll drink what I have, and then I'll start. And I'm just like, oh, no, you have to make it right now. It's going to be better going down the drain than into your body. And it doesn't, so you're going to put it into your beautiful body rather than throw it down the drain. And then she actually kind of had the idea, well, maybe I'll give it to a friend who drinks as much Mountain Dew as I do. And it's just an interesting process that we go through as humans as we justify these habits that we know hurt us. It's just fascinating to me. So this is a habit to do 100% because it's easier to do 100% than to do 98% or 95% or even 50%. These habits are ones that start to give us massive health benefits right from the very beginning once we implement them. So if you're one of those people who has issues with soda and you've really kind of been wanting to quit and you're always, it's in the back of your mind to quit in the future or quit on Monday or until your stash is gone, today is a good day. Today is a good day to take your soda consumption down to absolutely zero, because you know, like I know, that it would be very good for you. So thanks for tuning in. I hope that you can kick that soda habit once and for all, and we'll see you next time.